Hello everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figures review. This time it is the 4-pack of the Death Troopers, part of the Vintage Collection. This is their army building line that they've been doing. They are usually Shop Disney and Hasbro Pulse exclusives. They do wind up in other retailers, I believe, like online stuff, like, not sure off the top of my head, but I always get them from Shop Disney. I usually get decent deals through there as far as like, free shipping or something, or, they'll send coupons sometimes through email if you're signed up for their emails and stuff like that. So that's a plus with these things here because the I love the army building sets that they've been doing, and they are very. It's just a great way to get a decent amount of troopers for pretty, relatively good price. I mean, when you boil it down, it's usually like 41 or 40, like $42 for one of these 4 packs. So you splice it up, you're getting each figure for, less than retail usually as far as the prices go for an individual figure these days. But yeah, here's the 4 pack. I will confess, I think one of these might be the Death Trooper that came with the Navarro Cantina. They are just exactly the same, and I can't tell if this guy came with the 4 pack or if he's the one from the Cantina or one of these imposters here. But they are a great 4 pack. I mean, I think I got a free shipping deal. I definitely got a deal for them. And you know what? I think I got like some type of percentage off. I think I ordered it for myself for a Christmas gift, and I told my wife, I was like, I ordered something, and just wrap it up for me for Christmas. So I just had to wait till Christmas to open them, and I did, and I had some fun with them. And let's do some comparisons here because we've got this guy. The set comes with 4 troopers, as you can see. One of them has the like pauldron and the got like grenades in the front and stuff. So he's looking cool. They each come with one of these, which I don't know why they even bother with these. Maybe one of them used one in a movie at some point, but there's no like holster for it. And it's a waste of space, honestly. I've got tons of these blasters because all my death troopers come with them and they don't look good holding them. Like it's some of the issue with these guys is like their forearms are like really long, like they're a lanky trooper. So like when they have that like blaster in their hand, I'll show you. They hold it out like very far. Get in there. So just it looks a little goofy. We're gonna have some fun focusing on these guys because they're just all black and they all fell over perfect. Great video, right? Like it's not even trying to focus. Do a little screen tap for you. A little screen tap. Yes, no, maybe so. Sorta. There we go. Yeah, they hold it out very far. It doesn't look that good. So I never use these blasters. Look at this. It's an absolute mess over here. They stand up really easy though, which is nice. You can get them into some actiony poses. The set comes with 4 of the small blasters, which again, why bother? They should have just come with 4 of these because these are the blasters that they typically use in the movies, and they're just a really cool, like, they look almost like a sawed off like blaster or something. They've got this little uh, kind of like a little silverish gray on the end. My only issue with these is that they don't look as good as this one here, which is the one that came with the carbonized version, and this has got like nice silver paint all over it, nice and weathered looking, much cooler looking. You have this one which has the, dark gray plastic all around, and then the light gray on the end. And then the one that came with the Navarro Cantina one is just that gray, dark gray plastic. There's no light gray added onto it. I do like that they have they did add like the little like red detail and stuff, so that's nice. Other than the blasters being a little lackluster, I had a couple issues. Nothing crazy. This guy's hand, though, let's see if we can get a good look at it. It's got a lot of like I think they call it flashing, like mold flashing. It's just a lot of like excess plastic hanging off the hand. I can definitely like clip it off and stuff, just haven't gotten around to it. And this isn't him. And then one of the other ones. Is it you? Which one? There. Yeah, this is him. And then one of them has like green little like specks in these like kind of like air intakes or whatever. They're just off center a little bit. Nothing that I can't like put a little dab of paint in there and fix at some point. But just a couple little issues with them. But other than that, awesome figures. And they come in the awesome packaging. They've got the little flash of color on their visors. I love that they're sticking with those little flashes of color. And I use these cases. I keep all of them because they're great for storing your extra troopers in. I have my Stormtrooper one, my regular Stormtrooper one. It's got like 12 troopers, I think, stuffed into it. And this one has 9 Death Troopers because I already had 5 of the, correction, I had 10 Death Troopers. Wow, okay. But I'll do a little comparison here. Because I got the carbonized Death Troopers. I got a couple of them when they like first came out, which I shouldn't have done because they went on like super discount later on, and I picked up 3 more. We're gonna focus at all. Gotta love it. How's this gonna look? Terrible. Not even gonna bother. You can kind of see the slight difference. Honestly, the carbonized ones, I got them because they didn't like they weren't like crazy different looking from the regular Death Trooper. It's like a greenish tint to the armor, but just looking at it here, like you can't like really tell. You can tell a little bit, but they're honestly a great stand-in if you are not able to find like single carded ones, because they're just, especially in the vintage collection, any single carded figure that didn't hit like mass retail for like those few years when like Solo was coming out, there were a lot of vintage collection waves that just didn't hit stores. Target and Walmart just were swamped with the first wave of the rebooted vintage collection with like Snoke and like Jyn Erso and whatnot. And so they're just hogging up the pegs. And they didn't refresh the SKU numbers, so they just never got any of the subsequent waves after that. So a lot of people probably missed out on the original Death Trooper release. So it's awesome that they had one in the Navarro Cantina, and it's great that they have this 4-pack now. It is still on Shop Disney. I checked right before this video, so you can definitely go on there. And a little trick, if you've got extra emails and you sign up, you can get a free shipping coupon like immediately when you sign up, and use that. So that is a nice little tip that I like to use and tell people. But aside from that, Death Troopers, awesome figures. My biggest gripe with these guys is like they can't kneel. That's like an overall just issue I have with them. They just can't get into like a nice kneeling pose, and they look great in a kneeling pose if they could kneel, but they've got big lanky legs, and they just, you know, they just don't have quite the range of articulation to get into a nice kneeling pose. But other than that, I love their look. They're very intimidating. I love the this pauldron slash like kind of SWAT gear thing they get on. And this can be taken off. It's kind of a hassle, but there is like a little peg in the back that you can pop out and take the whole thing off. But I just like how bulky it makes them. It just gives them a lot of extra character. And it's just a shame that when they do these 4-packs like this, they usually make one like a commander, and then the other ones are just kind of like lame looking. It would have been cool if they all came with these pieces on them, but obviously that would have cost more, and they try and keep their costs down with these 4-packs, I'm sure. But yeah, I think that will about do it. He's had enough. He's ready for a nap, I guess. But here's the 4-pack here. These two guys just gonna bare knuckle it, I guess. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Did you pick up the 4-pack? Did you already have enough Death Troopers and you passed on it? That could very well be the case, especially if you ordered some of these when they were like $5 or something like that, or $7 maybe on Walmart like a couple years ago. So I'm sure plenty of people scooped them up when they got the chance to do that. But yeah, go follow me over on Instagram, JohnRunner88 over there as well. I post a lot of behind the scenes pictures, different angles and whatnot. When I do like a thumbnail picture, I do like a few different shots, and I usually post the other ones up there if I feel like it. And I also post over there when I put up like a new video and stuff like that. So it's a nice way to kind of keep tabs on me. But I think that'll just about do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.